Hi everyone, this is Miss Pakazang from GSE Academy. Today is a third day of us studying Fudge Mania, so let's talk about it. Let's take a look at the vocabulary for chapter 8 through 10. Let me read a words and then go over the definitions and also the sentences, like how it was used in story. First one is avoid, bacteria, encourage, antique, float, explain, disappointed, snore, tense, environmental, disaster, national, private, rollway, tuck. Now, some of the words that you have to know are these ones. I mean, you have to know all the words, but there are much more important ones. Here, let me try to show you. Here we go. On page 59, you can take a look at, wait a second, avoid. Avoid is that you're not taking something into an action. Here, bacteria, and encourage. Encourage means that you're making someone to do it. Antique, float, explain that you're something in detail, there is disappointed, that you're not happy, and when you were expecting something a lot from the person, you get too disappointed. Now, environmental, remember this? Jimmy has some kind of he's very sensitive to the environmental issues. Yes. And private, something that you want to keep it to yourself, and there's tuck. Now, all these ones, you already wrote down the story sentences, but then the one that I wrote or that I checked with the stars, please make sentences and take pictures, send it to me. Each sentence should have more than 20 words. Cannot wait to see
Let's
your
take a look
sentences.
at the keywords.
Here are the keywords for chapter 8 through 10 about Fudge Mania. Now, mud pie. So who was eating mud pie and what were they doing with that? And Fudge Mania. Yes. Who said Fudge Mania in what situation? I want to hear your story. Oh, there is a girl named Isabel. She's working at a library and somebody got dizzy from Isabel. So please take a picture for that. There's a Christine's Crystal and Mouse Alice. I think this is Mouse Alice. And snoring Grandma. Remember, Grandma snores a lot. And when Fudge knew about it, he's like, Grandma, I want to sleep with you. Why? Because Fudge believed that if someone snores a lot, it will make the monsters go away. That's why. And there's another environmental disaster. You don't have to do this one. And roll away, you don't have to do this. So try to write 2 sentences for the words with check mark and put them in your own words. Let's see the quiz time. Now, I have a question in here. Why did Peter's dad say about avoiding problems? Yes. So Peter says like, hey, if you have any trouble, there is one way that you can avoid it. Well, whether you're not sleepy, just go to sleep. That will make you avoid the problem. That was it, right? And next one is going to be, what does a monster spray do? According to Mitzi. So Mitzi said, so here well, if you have a monster spray, it's going to melt the monster. So here it melts the monster and it is made from Grandma's secret formula. Now, why did Fudge plant rocks? Yes, it was because rocks don't need the sun or water, and animals don't eat them and never die. I wish I can plant some rocks and have a rock tree. You rock! Now, next one. What does Fudge Mania mean? It means that you get it and you can never stop it. It's like that, I love it, la 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 la. You keep saying it, never stopping. Then you can say Fudge Mania. And now, why did Peter think being a baby is easy? Yeah, remember Peter has Fudge and Tootsie, and Peter think, being a baby is much better. And it's because the babies only have to ride around their shoulder and can do anything that they want. But Peter can't, huh? And you can't. And I can't. Now, who was the one who knew how Peter felt It was Peter's grandma. And why was Peter disappointed? Yeah, it was because there was no game on Sunday. Peter was going to play with Mr. Big, but then he heard there is not going to be a game on Sunday, and that made Peter disappointed. What was the name of the book that Fudge tried to find in the library? Yes, it was Tell Me a Fudge. Could he find it? No, he couldn't. Now, how did Peter feel when he saw Isabel Easy? This is same person. Well, he fell in love and felt that everything is happening in slow motion. Remember, you're in love and everything is moving in a slow motion. Now, why did Fudge want to get married? It was because he believed that you are not going to get a monster if you get married. So, please check these answers and then double check, take a picture, and please send it back to me. Let's see the Common Core state standards. Our theme is going to be determining theme, which means like finding the main idea. Now, what's theme? Yes, theme is the lesson that the author wants you to learn from the story. What are the ones that we can learn from the story? Well, before we find that out, there are two ways that the themes are has been written. The first one is stated. It is written down in the book, in the story. The other one is implied, that the author did not write it down, but by reading the events and how the characters are acting out, you can guess how the things are implied. Here we go. Jimmy spit out toothpaste. You know he is weird. He doesn't mean to, but he is. He's not that weird. I flushed the toilet, which reminded me of the poison get story. Remember poison get story that Peter wanted to tell to Jimmy, so that could be the excuse for sharing house with Sheila. Anyhow, look, I said, I'm embarrassed too. I should have told you about sharing a house with Tubben. This is important, right? But I didn't find out until we got up here, and then, well, I was afraid if I told you, you wouldn't come. I probably wouldn't have, Jimmy said. But now that I'm here, it doesn't seem that bad. I was glad I wouldn't have to lie to Jimmy after all. So, the first one that's important is that Peter did not have to tell a lie about sharing a house, right? And then Jimmy said if he knew he wouldn't come, but he thinks it's not that bad. So, the topic of the passage is here. It is Peter didn't tell a lie about poison gas to Jimmy, and both of them are glad that Peter didn't tell a lie. Yes, here. And Jimmy wouldn't mind knowing that Sheila and Peter's family are sharing the house. That's my answer. But of course, this is a short essay question, and I want to hear your answers. So please go ahead, write them down, and send it to me. I ask you guys to write an essay under the topic, who are the people that you want to make a copy of and why? But I haven't gotten so many yet. Only 3 students sent it to me. So I want to read it, guys. Please send it to me. Well, here we go. The people that I want to imitate are, this is title page. So you have to state your thesis. What's thesis? Yes, thesis is the king of the topic sentences, which means you have to restate the keywords from the question. In here, the keywords are people that you want to make copy of, or the same way of to make a copy of is imitate. So you can say the people that I want to imitate are topic 1, topic 2, and topic 3. Let's talk about topic 1 that I wrote. I wrote the first person that I want to imitate is Bill Gates. This is topic sentence. Now, what are the supporting sentences that I wrote? Well, here we go. I have, he used to be a famous engineer. Engineer is a person who's good at computer and science. He founded Microsoft and helped lots of people use computers all around the world. And here, in addition to this, he donates lots of money. And I even read an article that he donated lots of money to develop the vaccine to COVID. What's COVID? Yes, It's coronavirus, which we don't like at all, which will be disappearing soon, huh? Anyhow, so this one is having my topic sentence 1, topic 1, and supporting sentences. You might want to do the same thing for topic 2 and topic 3. For conclusion, please try to restate the sentence over here. Like topic 1, topic 2, topic 3 are the people that I want to make a copy of. That's what you can write, yes. And then here, what will be the final remark? Well, final remark is the one that you're asking on action, asking them to take an action. For example, I can say, who do you like the most? Who do you like the most? Oh, and then I hope, because final remark is that you're asking the readers to take an action. Sorry for such a bad handwriting. I hope you can also be someone who the other people can look up to. That's my final conclusion.
Yes,
let's take a look at the Keep a Journal.
So
our title is
based
You're
on your
Walking Through the
essay,
Forest.
write
When one
about
of the trees
fill out the 6
start talking
boxes,
to you. And if you send it to
and
me,
what does it say?
then we can
And
work
what do
on
you do? Let's say you're walking.
Thank you. And the tree starts talking to you. What would a tree say? And then if the tree says something, what would you do? Please fill out this, and I want to hear about your creative ideas. I cannot wait to see that. So please write your journal and share your thoughts with us. Thank you.